Hey guys, you may have wondered where we were, but we're here. We've just been busy working on the cabins, and with everything opening up back with COVID, we have to be out again doing the 9 to 5 and all of that. But we're here today with another video where we want to explain what's happening with construction costs currently.
Over time, there is generally an increase in cost. This means that the cost to build your house last year may not be the cost this year. So in this video, what we have done is to track construction cost from July 2021 to the present time, June 2022. We have applied these new costs to a structure. We have worked out a square footage cost that you can apply to your project based on the actual size and come up with your budget. This table shows construction material costs in 2021 versus 2022. We got the information from the same hardware just to maintain consistency. We have 4 columns. Column 1 has the items, their names, and the units of measurement. Column 2 has the cost for 2021, that's July 2021. Column 3 has the cost for 2022, that's June 2022. And the column 4 has the percentage increase. Now I have highlighted the costs that I think have stood out because they have increased significantly. Those are highlighted in yellow. And the one that is highlighted in green is actually the one that has decreased. So let's look at each item. So for 6-inch block, for a single block, in 2021, July 2021, the cost was $112. And now, June 2022, it's $117. So that marks a 4% increase. For steel, which is measured in tons, we have cost in July 2021 being $167,250. 2022 June, 188,000. So there's a 12% increase right there. Next item, which is a big ticket item when it comes on to building, it's used a lot, it's cement. Bag, the cost was $1,250, and now in June it's $1,537. So there's a 23% increase. Sand per yard, cost is the same, $3,300. Stone per yard has increased. Cost in 2021 was $3,000, and the cost now, June 2022, it's $3,400. That's a 13% increase. And let's now look at lumber. Form ply per sheet was $7,860 in 2021 July, and the cost has actually decreased by 21%. It's now $6,200. 2x4 16 feet was $3,810, still $3,810, so that's consistent. 2x6 16 feet was $5,810, now $5,850, slight increase, 0.01%. And 2x8 16 feet was $6,410, now still $6,410. It's consistent. So there is general consistency when it comes on to the cost of lumber. So we are now going to be applying this cost to an actual building.
So here we have a reference design, which is a 4-bedroom house, kitchen, living, dining, garage, balcony, etc. This is the same design that we used in 2021 to form our basis for the pricing. So it's a total floor area of 3,530 square feet. So let's now look at the cost comparison between 2021 versus 2022. So look at substructure. Realize that in 2021 it was just about 4.3 million to do the substructure of this house. Now it's 4.7 million, which represents a 9% increase in cost. When we say the substructure, we refer to the foundations as well as everything coming up to the flooring of the house. Looking at the walling and masonry, so this is to put up all the walls, lintels, columns, all of that. Back in 2021 we were 7.3 million, now we're looking at about 8.1 million, which represents a 10% increase. Now reason for these increases are, steel, which has increased, cement, which has also increased. These things are major items in construction, so you find that these items push up the cost for the different elements. Suspended roof slab. So back in 2021 it was about 2.7 million. Now we're looking at about 2.9 million. Roof, back in 2021 we were looking at about 5.5 million. Now we are looking at about 5.9 million, a 7% increase. Although we mentioned that the lumber prices remain relatively the same, there is also increase in the roofing, which would have affected the cost here. Concrete stairs, metal staircase, back in 2021 it was 1.4. Now in 2022 we're looking at about 1.5 million, which represents about 6%. Again, concrete, the cost of cement, cost of steel contributing to this increase. Balcony rails up from 320,000 to 360,000, a 13% increase. Again, the price of steel increase, which has contributed to this. Windows and doors, 4.19 in 2021. Now we're looking at 4.469, which is a 7% increase here in 2022. The kitchen cabinet, vanities, countertops, back in 2021 we're looking at about 1.4 million. Now we're looking at 1.65 million, which is an 18% increase. Finishes to wall, floors and ceiling, back in 21 we were saying 7.4 million. Now we're looking at about 8 million, which is 7% increase. Fixtures, that's toilet, basins and so on, and plumbing, back in 2021 we were saying 1.75. Now we have a 2% increase, taking us to about 1.2. Painting, back in 2021 we were saying 2,057,000. Now in 2022 we're looking at 2.245 million, which is a 9% increase. Electrical installation, back in 2021 we were saying 1.6. Now we're saying 2.12 million to complete the electrics. This is as a result of copper going up, so the cost for electrical wiring and all of that went up significantly over the last year. So as you see, this is representing a 27% increase. External works, 2.157 back in 2021. Now we're saying 2.18, which is a 1% increase. Flames, 4.175 in 2021. Now we're looking at about 4.5 million, which is a 9% increase in 2022. Now for the overall cost, back in 2021 this house would have cost you about 43 million to build. Now we're looking at about 50 million in 2022. for the same house, which is overall a 9% increase in costs. Okay, so you may be wondering, how can this information help me, right? So what we need two things. So we need the cost per square foot in 2022, and we need the total square footage of the building that we are intended to build. In this case, our cost to build this building was 49,878, and the total square footage for the building was 3,530 square feet. So if we divide that, we find out that the cost per square foot is working out to about $14,130 per square foot. Now, if you are planning to build a house which is about 2,000 square foot, you would use this cost per square foot multiplied by the 2,000 square foot to get your cost to build, the cost to build your house. So you're looking at about 2,000 times $130, working out to about $28.26 million. Now, in our previous videos, we mentioned about a builder arrangement. This is where you would have a builder construct your house, where you purchase your own materials and have a person who would provide the labor to build the house. Under this arrangement, there's usually a savings of about, let's say, approximately 15%. So if you are going with this arrangement, then you can expect to spend about 42.396 million to construct this very same house.
So the big takeaway from all of this is that construction cost is generally moving in one direction. There is a 9% increase from 2021 to 2022. Most persons haven't had a 9% increase in salary or in income in general. This means that if your financial situation has not changed from last year, what you can afford is actually less than you could have last year. So the sooner,
the better.
So if it's your intention to do a construction project, why not start
right now? So if you enjoyed that video, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell us what you think about the construction costs in Jamaica, and until next time, keep the dream alive. Bye.